I'm from Brazil. My state is São Paulo.
Okay, cool.
My
I'm
city
from
is
Ireland,
Limeira.
but actually I'm in London at the moment. So can you tell me first why you're learning English?
Yes. Before all, I love Ireland.
Oh,
It's my
okay.
second country
Great.
mother.
Your second
I
home.
love this city.
It's my second home, you can say. That's really nice to hear.
Yes, exactly.
Why is that? Why?
Uh, yes, before, I went to Dublin to study English, and
Okay.
now I can have a conversation with you. I'm studying for uh, getting more practice uh, on the life, to get
Yeah.
a new job, a new opportunity. Without English, it's
Okay.
impossible
And
in
how
this
long
moment.
did you spend in Dublin?
Yes, the first time I went to Dublin, I stood, I
Yeah.
stayed in Dublin for 2 years by from from 2010
Okay. Yeah.
2012. 2 years. I I went to 2015 and
Oh,
2016
okay, very
just in
nice.
for holidays.
So have you been to lots of different parts of the country besides Dublin?
Uh, Usually, yes, because when I was there, I working for a signage company that it can I did that running working around Dublin. But I now when I went to
Just
holidays,
Dublin, okay.
no,
So,
only
but when
Dublin.
you were living there for 2 years, did you go to other parts of the country like the west or the south? Did you go to other counties?
Uh, yes,
Mm-hmm.
I went to north of Ireland
Yeah.
in the Titanic docks
Mm-hmm.
to watching the museum over there. I went to out of Republic of Ireland as well, London, Italy, Germany, um, another place. I think
Oh, fantastic.
10
It's
places
great.
I
So you
went,
saw
countries I went.
other parts of Europe while you were there.
Yes, because all the tickets to fly, it's really cheap by
That's
Ryanair.
true.
It's
Very
amazing,
cheap tickets. They're not my favorite airline, but the tickets the tickets can be quite cheap. That's true. Where did you really like that you visited? Apart from Ireland, where did you really like?
Um, to be honest, I have to say all part of
Yeah.
Dublin, Ireland, I love. But I love Limerick. I love Black Rocks over there. So all
All the regions, all the
region
different
over
regions.
there, I
That's good.
love it.
So I'll write a question here for you. So apart
Yeah.
from Ireland, I'm just going to write this down. Apart from Ireland, where else you really like that you visited? So in other words, other countries. Like
All right.
what
Let's
other
see.
countries did you really enjoy? Which ones were highlights?
All right.
France. Mm-hmm.
French was a great place. Yeah, but Scotland
Mm-hmm.
was amazing architecture that I saw that
Mm-hmm.
place, that castles, it's, but there is no color on that place, I hope, because it's only black and white. It's different like Brazil. We have different colors, we have different
Right.
tones.
So
It's
Scott, you
amazing.
would recommend Scotland, yes?
Yes, amazing country to you go if you don't uh,
Mm-hmm. I
went
actually, yeah,
before.
I haven't
So it's
visited
amazing.
Scotland before, so it's so interesting that you say that because I want to go this year. I'm hoping I can go this year if you know, the situation settles down, if it gets better, I'd love to go to Scotland. I think it looks beautiful from pictures. So yeah, that's a good tip. Did you go to the Highlands or just Edinburgh or Glasgow? Where did you go?
I went to Glasgow. I wished to go in that moment to
Loch Ness?
Lake Ness, I think, is it Loch Ness? And but it was far from the place I was, and we should drive in 2 hours or more to reach there, and our time was short time because we should get the flight
Yeah, we
to
had
another
to get a
place.
flight to another place. Ah, okay, I see. Did you go to Edinburgh?
Yes, I
I've
went
heard
to
that's really
Edinburgh as
beautiful.
well. Yes, I missed my HD drive when with all my photos I had,
Yeah.
all the trip I did, and I had few photos from Edinburgh, and seated on the square over there. Amazing. Only 4 or 5 photos I have.
Ah, okay. Do
All
you
the
wish you
travel I
had
did
taken
there.
some more photos?
Because I had a backup of all my photos, all my documents by the hard disk, and
Oh no.
my hard disk broke,
Oh, that's a
and I
shame.
lost everything.
Sorry to hear that. Well, you can always go back and visit another time, hopefully, in the future. Right?
I guess when this pandemic is over, you know, I hope I can schedule one trip again and visit Dublin, because I love Dublin. If I can, I'll be staying there to live for or
oh, that's
to
so
remain.
Nice. So you really had a great experience there. I'm so glad to hear that. What is it about Dublin that you love? Can you tell me?
I lived in Dublin 8, next
nice. Yeah, very
Stephen's
nice.
Green, Stephen's Green, and Houston Station. I live in that area over there, and so that apartment, Houston South Quarter over there, it's amazing place. I lived only there.
Yeah,
to be
you
honest.
stay there. Did you share a flat with other people, like from different countries or other Irish people? Okay.
All of them are Brazilian.
So
I
was going to ask, did you work there? As you said, you studied English there, right? But did you work there as well?
I went to study English, of course, because I was my dream, but I couldn't stay there without working. I should earn some money to pay the rent, to pay because I shared the apartment with flatmates, so I couldn't stay without working. My family doesn't have money to cost my
pay
studies
for
there.
your studies. Yeah. So where did you work when you were in Dublin? What did you do?
I working for a signage company called IQ Signage
I worked for.
Projects.
Yeah, you mentioned that you worked for a signage company. So what did you do? Did that mean you put up signs around the city?
Yes, for signs for rent, to let house, to let sites, everything. I went a sign. I was sign maker. Apply vinyls on the wall, to the glass, on the cars. I think we called full colors vehicles.
Right. Okay. And what did you do, or what did you usually do for fun when you weren't working? Like, what did you like to do in your free time in Dublin?
Yes, I went to the museums. I went to the parties because there are many pubs over there. Today, I'm not going anymore. I'm not drinking anymore. I changed my life completely. I'm living for God now. No more. No more messing. I think is it. No more.
It's it's an expression we would use in Ireland. Yes, no more messing. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And did you? Yeah. Go ahead.
And there was one thing more I'm missing Dublin. It's the chicken fillet roll. I love spaghetti.
They're good. So. They're very good. Yeah. And what about things like? Did you do any sort of touristy things while you were there? Did you go to see like any tourist attractions or sightseeing, those kind of things when you were there?
I never put my feet on the sea. I went to there, but it was too cold. You know, it's not like here. It's too cold.
Yeah. What about historical sites, things like that, or those kind of tourist attractions? Did you go to see any of those things, like Book of Kells, for example, or Newgrange, or Guinness Storehouse, Kilmainham Jail? That's a big one.
Yeah, I went to Guinness House once. It was amazing as well, but to be honest, I didn't like a black beer.
You didn't like that. It's not to your taste. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's too bitter. You know, the first one. After you drink 1, 2, or 3, you can drink more. But the first one is tastes bitter. That's why.
Right. So it's an acquired taste. That's what you could say there. It's an acquired taste. Yeah, I actually miss Guinness because it's not as good here in London. So when I go back to Dublin, I will get. That's one of the things I will definitely do. But that's good. What did you miss about Brazil when you were away? What things did you miss about home? Food,
Foods are completely different. Our weather, but I prefer Dublin's weather. I prefer cold weather. I think the weather right now it's sunshine outside. It's too hot. My fan is on. To the ceiling on the ceiling.
I can see it sort of.
Yeah, it's hot all the time, so I prefer cold weather. Snow. 2010, I get a great day when it's snowing 50 centimeters. So
yeah, maybe that was one of the years that we had a lot of snowfall, because it doesn't always happen in Ireland. We don't always get much snow, but then some years there'll be a big snowfall for like a week or two, not very long, but there for one of those. That must have been fun.
Do you
I do, yes. I'm out of practice. I'm a bit rusty, but yeah, I do. I loved it when I was younger, so I made effort to learn it more. But yeah, I need a bit of practice, but yeah, if I practiced, it would all come back. I'm sure. Anyway.